Hey everybody, it's Coach Edwards, lacrossegoalietips.com and lacrossegoalieuniversity.com. Got a great question today, from Chase in Pennsylvania. Chase says, "Dear Coach, thanks so much for your website and all the great blog posts. I've learned so much from reading your stuff." Thanks, Chase. "I really want to be a good goalie, so I get my friends together to shoot on me, usually after school and on the weekends. We play in my backyard where I have a net, but recently I have started not to like it. The truth is the ball really hurts. One of my friends is really good and he doesn't hit me, only when he tries something tricky in close. But my other friends are not as good and they tend to hit me a lot. What can I do to like this more? I like playing with my friends and want to be in the cage, but recently it's started to suck. Thank you for your time, Coach. Sincerely, Chase in Pennsylvania." Chase, great question. All right, you know, good on you for getting in the backyard. I always say goalies are made in the backyard, and it's true. You know, just getting out with your buddies in your backyard with a net, and that's where you're going to learn a ton. But I do understand how it can hurt, because what ends up happening is, as you mentioned, your inexperienced shooters are going to hit you more than your experienced shooters. This is one of my arguments with young goalies. You know, when they see college goalies and Major League Lacrosse goalies out there with wearing like practically next to nothing, they want to look like their ML counterparts. They wear next to nothing, but then the shooters aren't as accurate, so they get hurt, and that can really affect your confidence. There's only a couple things we can do here. All right. So one is you can pad up, all right? And what I mean by that is you can get loaded up with equipment and that protects you so that if you do get hit, you don't get hurt and you don't get fearful of the ball. Because that's the reality of this, is that if you're fearful of the ball, you're going to now focus on the pain and not on stopping the ball, and we don't want that, all right? So in a practice situation with your buddies, just pad up. Like, have fun with it. What's amazing is if you have fun with it and you pad up and you're like a gladiator in the cage, then you're going to have no fear of the ball and you're going to be able to focus on the ball, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Now, the funniest example of this I've seen, however, which was really cool, was I lost the photo. A kid put on football shoulder pads, right? Put on his chest protector, put on football shoulder pads, looked like just an absolute like tank, all right? But he never got hurt, and he enjoyed practice. Before that, he hated practice. Put the shoulder pads on, he now loved practice because nothing hurt him. You know, I used to be a hockey goalie. And one of the things that I've suggested to some parents recently is that they go on eBay or go somewhere. Maybe if you're in Pennsylvania, but if there's like a hockey store that sells like used hockey equipment, go buy a hockey goalie upper body protector, okay? Because what that has is it has a one-piece shoulder and arm guard, all right? And the arm guard is really protective for shots that get you in through the elbow, all right? But wear that, and it'll be hot, but it'll be, you'll be fine. If you're getting hit in the legs, throw on a pair of hockey pants, all right? Just for practice. Again, this isn't going to be a full-time gig. Throw on some hockey pants. Throw on some shin guards. If there's a spot in particular that you're getting hit, pad it up so you don't have to worry about it. My other favorite tip for this, though, is to use tennis balls. All right, so go to if you've got a tennis center near where you play, or a place that teaches tennis, they will have old tennis balls, and they'll usually either give them to you or sell them for really cheap. What I like to do with those is I like to leave them outside, especially in the winter, where they're going to get snowed on and they're going to get cold and they're going to get warm, because what's going to happen is they're going to go dead. And what's great about dead tennis balls is very little bounce, and they lose the fuzz on them too. So for your buddies who are shooting the ball doesn't feel kind of fluffy in their stick. They're going to get a shot off pretty similar to what they'll shoot with a lacrosse ball. But that way you can get in the cage and with just your regular helmet, chest protector, and cup and your gloves and stuff. And even if you take a shot off the shins, probably not going to hurt you. If you get hit in the thigh, probably not going to hurt you. It may still hurt, but throw on a pair of sweatpants, you're fine. It'll also help your buddies who shoot, okay? So keep that in mind. But this is a great question, all right? The other option is to have them move back to shoot, so you've got more time to react to the ball. But that's, in a backyard, you might not have that much space. But one of those options is going to help. Either pad up, get some tennis balls in there or have them move back so you get more time to react to the ball, all right? But either way, you want it to be fun. And if it's no longer fun and you're worried about getting hurt, you could be doing more harm than good. So I don't want to see that happen for you, Chase, all right? So if you've got a recipe for success in your backyard, send it to me. I'd love to hear it. But I'm Coach Edwards, lacrossegoalietips.com. Do me a favor on Facebook, share this, like it, tweet it, leave me a comment below, just right here on the blog, and we can further the conversation on some of your best tips for playing in your backyard. And I appreciate it. As always, Coach Edwards, lacrossegoalietips.com and lacrossegoaluniversity.com. I'll talk to you soon.